This is a really cool bike and comfortable bike. But before I give you my first impressions, because I am with only 21 kilometers on it, in terms of the unboxing experience, which I did with my kids just a few moments ago, really easy. It was a lot of fun, the three of us. So if this is the kind of experience that you are expecting, not a puzzle, really easy to assemble. Everything came really well packaged, so really awesome. Now, in terms of first impressions that I do have with this bike, at this moment I'm riding with full electric mode. The maximum speed that I've reached was 43 kilometers per hour. At this moment I'm with 35, and there are a few noises like these brake noises that I believe that it's because they are completely new, so we need to we need to use and use. But let's check out the speed that we can get right over here. 35 kilometers per hour. Not really sure if the camera will capture the odometer. And at this moment, 40 kilometers per hour, 39 actually, 40 kilometers per hour, 42, no 41, 42. And we are going to reach the 43 kilometers per hour, which was the maximum that I could get. Really comfortable. I believe that it's the overall experience of the dual suspension modes, the tires, everything, the seat. It's really cool. Now I'm climbing, as we can see right over here, and it pushes really well in terms of the speed. Even if I don't use the throttle and if I move my legs, I'm not doing any effort at all. I'm just moving my legs, and the bike will go exactly at the same speed that we could do if we were using the throttle. So really comfortable. Now, one of the things that I do notice when going downhill, it's really safe. I do feel a lot safer, and I was riding with my kid. At this moment we are at 45, 44, 43, and I was riding with my oldest son. He was on the Y600, which is a really cool e-scooter, and I do feel that that one is a lot lighter. We won't have the same safety sensation that we do have with this one right over here. In terms of first impressions, I'm really impressed with the build quality. The looks of the bike looks really awesome. The power that it has, although when I put full throttle it will not go full blast, so this is great for a teenager, for example. He will not be able to do some crazy stuff on the roads. It will gradually speed up with sufficient speed to be a full-fledged transportation for work. Now, on some of the comments that I had on my Portuguese channel, especially on TikTok and Instagram, I got a few comments saying that this is an expensive toy, and I do agree with that, although this is one of the cheapest bikes of this style, of this power. But if we look at the toy, yes, it is expensive. It is like our mobile phone. Actually, it's cheaper than our mobile phone, which it's not only a toy. We use it for work, we use it for a lot of stuff. If we use this Engwe M20 for transportation, to go to school, to go to work, to go to the gym, to go anywhere that we want, then my point of view is that it's not expensive at all, especially having in mind what we have in terms of choices on the market. I see a lot of e-scooters which are less powerful than these, less durable than the M20, and they cost a lot more, at least 200 or 300 euros more, with less battery capacity. And one of the things that I do love right over here, although I love the throttle method, the pedal assist is great, because if I want to have 150 kilometers of battery duration, I can use the assist mode on the pedal, and we have a lot of kilometers or miles depending on where you live. So these are my first impressions. Of course, I need to discover a lot more. I start talking about 20 kilometers and I'm with 23 kilometers. So I'm going to do at least 100, 150, something like that, to see the full extent of the batteries. There are a few noises that need to be fixed, I believe, that need kilometers in it so that it stops, because it's completely new. But other than that, really a great experience so far. And I feel really safe using it on off-road, which I just left with my kid, but also on the roads with traffic and everything, because I do have enough power to not be jamming the traffic and not complicating anything, and at the same time enough power to go to work, unless my work is far away. If it's about 10 or 15 kilometers, I will do it really nicely at this speed. I can charge it at home. If you charge it with solar like I do, then it's even cheaper. So really great. It has a 750 watt power motor on the back wheel with 1000 watt power peak, which will allow us to climb up to 10 degrees hills, but we will test that out. It has one battery, 48 volts, 3 amps, and the second one is optional. The link will be down below so that you can check out all the specifications, but it does 75 kilometers on assisted mode on each of the batteries, so a full range of 150 kilometers, which we will test out, and on full electric about 35 kilometers on each. It has a dual suspension on the front, which looks like a motorcycle. Actually, this is one of the prettiest bikes that I've used so far, and we can also adjust different levels on the front suspension that will go from full stiffness until really soft, depending on what we want. At the back it has a back suspension which is a bit stiff, but I believe that for people that is a bit more heavier than me, that will be helpful, and I do feel that it's okay, at least on my first experience, because the seat is really comfortable. Talking about the seat, is 76 centimeters from the seat to the floor. I measured 1 meter and 74 centimeters, so it's top for people like me, and a bit lower and also a bit taller, but if you are a lot taller, then probably it's not going to be comfortable. It has this awesome 10 inches wheels with fat tires with 4 inches each and 3 layers of rubber, which helps not only on the comfort but also on the duration of the wheels. Brakes are dual mechanic brakes on the front and on the rear with 160 mils, and if we brake, we will feel that before braking it will deactivate the electric part, so it will no longer accelerate. And it also has aluminium pedals, which is probably not the best for off-road activities, but for this kind of riding, which what we are doing right now, is just awesome and a lot better than plastic pedals that we see on most of the bikes. It weighs 35 kilos without any of the batteries, and with the 2 batteries 46 kilos, so we are talking about 5 kilos each, more or less. It has a front light with 2 levels of intensity, and then at the back we have the presence light, which will be always turned on, and then the braking light as well. The display is really good, surprisingly good, because usually we can't see, especially when there's this sunlight shining phone, but at this moment recording with my phone and I can see crystal clear. Now, in terms of options, we have a simple menu where we can select on this menu the average speed, maximum speed, the trip, odometer. So we only made so far 12.6 kilometers, so we need to ride a lot more. And here we have the several levels of intensity on the assisted mode, which is also when we throttle. If we have on 5, it will go faster than on 4 and 3 and whatnot. And after doing the unboxing, I took the bike outside and I thought that it didn't have battery, but what we have right over here is a menu that we can control everything. We can limit the speed. We have a lot of options which are on the manual. In terms of the gears, we have a Shimano system right over here, 7 gears with this system that we can go down and we can go up like this, and really cool. The brakes, nothing special but not bad at all, and they are comfortable. Right over here, the rubber on the grip on the handlebar is good enough, I would say. Nothing fancy, but nothing feeling cheap as well. And the overall of the bike, in my opinion, just looks awesome. If you are interested to know a lot more details and my experience on the Engwe M20, stay tuned to the channel, because I will be covering a full review of everything that I do enjoy and everything that I probably will find that I will enjoy a little bit less. There are a few details that I did notice, but nothing special so far. So that being said, hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did so, don't forget the usual thumbs up right over there, which is really appreciated on this side of the screen. My name is Roberto Jorge, today with the Engwe M20 at 36 kilometers per hour. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.